Hello and welcome everyone back to some more 70-star Super Mario 64 League Division 2 action here at GSA. We've got Xein versus JJsrl here for you guys to watch. I am Scotch and Ty Guy. You call me Scotch. In the booth with me is Electric. Electric, tell me a little bit about this race.
Man, this is a pretty great matchup, kind of similar to that Pete versus Super Viper matchup. As we can see, JJ and Xein right beside each other in the standings. Xein with a win will overtake JJ and potentially also Drogi with a good enough win. In fact, any win will actually put him over Drogi, but JJ has the potential to shoot all the way up, potentially over Pete into second place in these standings. So both these guys have a lot to gain from winning this race. I mean, Xein could go all the way up to third potentially with a full 90 points. So who knows how this is going to happen? I mean, I really don't know how this race is going to turn out. These guys, similar win-loss record. I mean, it's as close as you can get for this league, I feel like.
Well, we've got the start, but you're definitely right. I mean, they're essentially neck and neck in the standings. A big win here for JJ would shoot him up in the leaderboard, but Xein needing a win to hop over JJ, so it's really winner take all.
No doubt.
But thank you so much for joining us. It's been a long day of Division 2 action. Going to be finishing up here tonight, and then we'll be moving on to some Celeste. Make sure to, if you haven't already, when you are signed up for that Onyx, exclamation point Onyx in chat, get some Onyx points. Do that check-in.
All right, we got them hopping out of the pipe, about to see Lakitu skip pop up. And nice Lakitu skips from both. Last two races, someone's failed Lakitu skip, I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, the last race no one did, but the first race someone did. The synchronized door entry there, going into Bob. Let's see how these bomb clips go. If one person gets big bomb, the other medium, that's a lead for them to start out this race immediately.
Off to a good start here. Good setup on both sides of the screen. Xein, though, missing the grab. That'll cost him the lead. JJ. Clean bomb clip, though.
Yeah, JJ grabs a few seconds there. Loses about a second or so on save. That was a little strange. I think maybe he just wasn't quite paying attention to the screen or something. I'm not quite sure. Maybe he just mistimed the stick movement or something weird just happened. Oh, we got them heading into the slide with the synchronized bonks on that ledge there. Get those guesses out in chat. I'm saying a 12-8 from Xein, a 12-9 from JJ.
I'm going to say dual 12-8s.
And what do you know? Dual 12-8s, Xein pausing for some reason. Okay.
Yeah, kind of odd there. Xein, I mean, no real reason to hit the pause button there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that lost him probably a second or so over JJ. Gave JJ a little more of a lead. That was just odd.
Well, into Whomp's Fortress. We'll be in here for a minute. Taking care of all these stars.
It's funny how you do every star here and in TTC. And those are the only two stages you do every single star in 70.
JJ with the good Owless. Xein good with a good Kless. I'll probably swap strats there.
Yeah, looks like it. No 100 coins from either side just yet. Full setup cannonless from JJ and Xein. Nice Owless. Still maintaining that real closeness, but 100 coin is coming right up, and it can be kind of devastating sometimes, especially if you miss a cycle. So that could easily shake up this lead pretty considerably in the early game. Now Xein going for Pro Cycle. And JJ misses that awning kick. So he's probably going to have to just settle for half cycle here. Not going to mess around waiting and grabbing that extra little bit of coinage there. And so now Xein has a little bit of an advantage. Wait, something happened on... I think Xein had to take half too. Okay, I must have gotten a little confused on thinking he was going for Pro Cycle. That's my bad. His coin count definitely says that he went for half instead. Commentator just not able to even see basic cycles anymore. Wanted to see a Pro Cycle so bad he wished it into his reality.
We'll see just how close these guys are. JJ is a little bit closer to that final star, but Xein will definitely have the lead out of that 100.
Yeah, about 4 seconds. So not the huge shakeup that we've seen in some cases, but still a pretty decent lead differential there. Xein with that cheeky little speed kick strat. I don't know if he just like missed the jump dive or if he goes for that every time, but I haven't really seen that around a whole lot. Now we're just pretty much playing cleanup. Just gotta, you know, destroy a rock and then steal his star from his resulting tower.
Ooh, Xein with a weird kick there. Didn't roll out correctly. Yeah, just finishing this up. Two good fights. It'll come down to scaling the tower.
Yep, now missing this triple jump strat can cost a decent bit of time. So we'll see if they're both able to land it just fine. Nice movement from Xein with that triple. Same with JJ. Oh, but he doesn't get the triple out for some reason. I think that's gonna... Okay, he's gonna be able to catch the platform just slightly late. Delaying just enough so that he's able to catch the platform when it comes out instead. All right, so Xein heading on up into the slide now. Still a little bit ahead of JJ, mainly from that 100 coin. And also from like a slightly unclean ending on the top of the fortress star.
Guesses back out in chat. I guess a 12-7 on Xein and 12-8 on JJ.
Oh, 13-1 from Xein. I'm going to go ahead and say 13-0 from JJ. And be totally wrong. That's what I get for trying to guess so late in the slide. I mean, it's, you know, the closer to the end, the more inaccurate it's going to be.
Well, JJ had a little bit of trouble there grabbing the box star, but we are into wing cap reds now. Flying action, very important. And Xein completely underneath those first two.
Oh, and JJ misses one of the two, so about the same mistake, really. Since, I mean, either way, you're having to go back for a coin. And just JJ, I think he just didn't quite have his nose angled far enough down for whatever reason. Xein misses it a second time, though. So I think JJ's got a bit of a lead now. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Nice tech skip from JJ. Xein, kind of an interesting setup for the tech skip, but it works for him.
Well, into Dark World now. All about cycles here.
Yeah, these players both likely aiming for that standard shig, but Little mistakes can certainly add up and either make it much harder to achieve or just downright impossible early on. Both of them getting the switch press with no burn, at least. It's always nice to see. All right, nice movement from JJ.
JJ taking the safe cheese block. Zion will be doing the same.
Oh
no!
JJ, how did that even happen? What?
It looks like he might have, instead of hitting A, hit B, or even hit Z to release. He had the ledge grab just fine.
Yeah, and that shouldn't have been stick movement, because even if he thought that he made it up on the platform, he would have been holding like up left instead. So it couldn't have been the stick. I didn't realize that B canceled the ledge grab. I thought only Z did for some reason. Now that just seemed even weirder. Like, why would he hit Z there? But gonna have to go all the way through Dark World. Xein getting a really nice lead out of that, but just such an unfortunate mistake from JJ, and right at the end too.
Yeah, it was literally, I mean, other than diving off the edge past the star, it's one of the worst places in Dark World to, you know, take a death, just because you have to start completely from scratch.
It's a pain how it's really easy to die at the start, and then the middle is fairly tame, and then right at the end of the cycle, around like 5, 6, it's always just it's so nerve-wracking every time you're in that section trying to perform.
JJ will narrowly get that bomb hit with Bowser, but Zion.
Yeah, had to do an extra jump for the cap grab, but made it work. Let's see the sky jump now, and it looks good. He's going for the rollout there. Doesn't quite make it to the box, though.
Yeah, might have thought that he had a little bit too much speed, so tried to go a little bit low on it.
Okay. Now JJ going on in for his own sky jump, and as someone in chat pointed out, Xein could lose this lead to CCM 18, but as long as he plays things safe, grabs that safety red, and is confident in his sliding, he should be good to go on that one. Okay. Xein now with this backflip. Oh, dives a little bit too early there. Should have probably taken like a kick into an extra jump or something. JJ making his way over as well. Some nice penguin sliding from Xein here. JJ opting for the same star order. One little thing to note about this order is if somehow you mess up wall kicks will... Okay, this is what I was talking about before, talking about the short wall kick strat for wall kicks will work. JJ was just mashing A there for the wall kick to make absolutely certain he got it. When you mash A like that, you won't be able to get any real height off of your wall kick, but with that ending movement that he did that normally serves as a backup movement for falling off the ice, you still save a second over any of the other strats that don't have you do the backflip. And it's much, much safer because you're not having to time your A press for the wall kick at all.
Zion showing that he's going to be doing CCM 18, as you stated earlier. So, JJ, going to be seeing if he does his CCM 17, more than likely.
Okay, that camera angle was a little bit of a misnomer. It looked kind of like he was going to be going for the red, but instead opting for the slide skip, confirming both are doing CCM 18. Xein is midway through right now. Let's see if he grabs the safety red. Looks like he's... Okay, he's going to go ahead and... Let's see how the race goes for him as JJ starts out his own route here. This race can be very nerve-wracking. One little slip up, especially this arch right here. Okay, he's able to get every coin in the arch. If you mistime that jump trying to make sure you get the base coin and you just don't jump and hit the arch, like it's all over right there. There's just too many coins in that arch.
Well, Zion's got to be careful here. He missed 2 coins. He'll be fine. He'll grab those last 5.
And so he's at that perfect coin count at the end. So the star spawns really nice and close to the edge.
And he's lucky that he grabbed that safety red. Had he not done that, this slide would have been pretty much pointless.
Yep. There is a decent backup that can be done, but it's not pretty. And you have to have like made the effort to learn it. You can go back and grab the rest of the reds and just grab the red coin star outside instead of Penguin Race. And I believe it only loses about 20 seconds or so to not missing too many coins on the slide. But it's something that like mainly really 120 runners would have any real experience with. And it's a lot of practice time to put into a backup that you're hoping you never even have to use.
Well, into BBH now. Zion opting to do the balcony star first.
Pretty traditional choice here. I can definitely agree with it. Very nicely executed by Zion. Right, so JJ now, that is an interesting camera angle for that wall kick. I don't think I've ever really seen anyone do that camera. Okay, so now Zion, okay. You don't see that strap pulled out very often. That's, you have to hold the stick just barely out of neutral to the left for that first kick. But, if you can practice it and, like, get the movement consistent and get that slight out of neutral position consistent, it's a little bit faster, I think, than the, side flip wall kick that JJ did.
We are heading downstairs on Zion's side of the screen. JJ going to be finishing up balcony boo. Just needs to get this slide done, and he does. That'll be it for him.
Nice mid grab from Zion.
JJ, you know, is still behind, but hasn't really given up too much time since Whomps. Or, excuse me, Dark World.
All right, now plus attempt coming out from Zion. Oh, but the double jump doesn't quite come out, and he's going to take a death there. If JJ gets it first try, that's some pretty big time save.
Well, this just shows just how far ahead Zion is right now. You know, he's going for plus a second time as JJ's going for the first time.
Oh, and still doesn't get the double jump. JJ might be ahead if he gets this. The worst ways to fail plus right there. Taking deaths instead of being able to back up with stars. And he gets the double jump. He's going to be in the lead now with that first try plus.
On his third try now. I mean, he's got to get it here. Otherwise, we're going to be facing critical failure. Third death now.
That's a lot of damage to his time.
Get out the flex tape.
Because he's sawing this run in half right now. And has to
just
throw away the bomb.
Yeah, it was a weird grab. He wasn't able to grab it on the first try and just probably didn't trust the timing of the bomb.
That's very fair. Drogi, you missed Murmo versus Cartoon and Pete versus Super Viper. Murmo and Pete won those races respectively.
Xein a little out of sorts with these pluses. Oh,
and he gets bobbed by Talon, so he's not even able to get the star out of his hands. Gonna have to go for an even more timely backup. Time-lossy backup, I guess. And he still misses it barely. This is just trolling at this point.
Yeah, SSL, this is tough, man, in 70 star. You know, even these pluses, man, if you don't have them down, nailed, pat and dry, it's a train wreck sometimes. JJ, though, in Lethal Lava Land. Xein going for this plus once again.
Okay, he's got the setup. He needs this double jump to work. That really seems to be his big point of failure. And he gets it this time. Okay. Please clip in. He's in, and he's in the hole. Okay. He's finally got his star, but meanwhile, JJ already has hot log rolling going on in for lava boost now. It's a good boost. Let's see his ending here. Nice and safe. Very comfy.
And shoes on the other foot now, though. JJ with the significant lead. We've got plenty of time here. Some more to happen. I mean, we haven't even headed to the second floor yet.
How did Xein miss that? What? That shouldn't have... Okay, he's just not even going to try for another boost, it looks like. He's just going to go ahead and take the time also getting to the top of this area. I think the better alternative would have been to just do elevator tour, but if he's not confident in lava boost, I can certainly understand this line of reasoning. That's going to be some pretty significant time loss. I'm going all the way up that volcano like that. Tan, where he couldn't have done another lava boost, but he could have gone for elevator tour, just grabbing the 2 coins that were at the very start of that slope. You only need 3 or 4 health to do elevator tour. You don't need 7 like you do for lava boost. See, like right now, his health counter is only 3 down, and that's the only damage you need to take for elevator. Now, JJ's going to be going in for his own elevator. Kind of an interesting star order. You don't really see a lot of people separate the volcano stars, but the ledge grab causing him to get a burn. Going to be in a very awkward position on this cycle.
He should be fine as long as he's able to clean this up. Xein taking out some bullies now. Getting a ledge grab there to finish, though. JJ just need to finish up with this last bully.
Open, nothing does a half section of damage. Fire always does 3, no matter if it's a burn from a flame shooter or from lava. Xein, awkward ledge grab there, but manages to account for it very well. Getting a little bit bullied by the last one, but it's finally leaving him alone a little bit. JJ with a little bit of a bonk on his castle movement to DDD.
I'm just trying to navigate those walls, try to get the most precise angle there. Be quick with the castle movement. Xein with the booty burn, though. Not able to get the long jump out in time.
And on the long jump movement to boot, like that's really, really easy to do on the diving movement, but the long jump movement, as long as you have the stick timing right, like it should be pretty clean every time. So just unfortunate mistakes from Xein, especially on plus. Very, very, very nice chest from Xein. Just got to finish up the log rolling star, and he'll be joining JJ in DDD.
Gonna be taking care of Bowser's sub now on JJ's side of the screen. Going for rear sub. Nice backflip there. And he's on top. First try.
Very, very nice.
Super consistent that back sub, you know. You don't have the difficulty of weird angles or anything like that, as long as you're able to execute that backflip just fine.
Yeah, it's really all about the depth perception, and as you're approaching the fin and making sure you time your jump properly so you don't like go too short and accidentally clip the fin. Nice little backup movement from JJ. I don't know if that's the movement he mains, but okay, that may have lost him a little bit of time. Oh, goes for the double wall kick there, but okay, Lava Boost is dead. Early Ellie's might still be viable, but it's going to be close. It's going to be a bit awkward. That's for sure. I think the platforms are already starting to fall. Yeah, that's going to be late cycle for him. Xein can save some pretty decent time here if he's able to make the early Ellie's cycle, even without a Lava Boost. I think that side flip was unintentional, and then, of course, hanging on the top of the cage really didn't help matters. JJ somehow getting that burn there despite doing that side flip movement. I guess maybe he did the side flip a little too early.
Yeah,
since he was on the late cycle.
That dive just seemed a little bit too deep. You know, taking the burn. Oh, I'm not able to get up there. First try, so a little bit of a shaky fire C. As Xein takes on Manta before fire C. We'll see JJ take on the Manta after.
So let's see how Bowser fight goes here for JJ.
Safe with the two throws. We'll see what we can get on Xein's side of the screen with this fire C.
He's got some pretty decent time save on the table. Gonna go for that same double jump back up there. Doesn't lose too much. He's able to get that dive after the elevator there. He's able to successfully do that double wall kick. I think he's still on pace for boost. Either way, he's certainly still on pace for early Ellie's. Oh yeah, that's boost, I think. Narrowly managing to edge his way up there. That's gonna be some pretty huge time save over JJ.
A significantly cleaner fire C from Xein. You know, doing it exactly how you want to see it done.
Yeah, that cuts the lead a lot, especially considering Xein already has Manta Ray, so he's not going to have to go back into DDD or anything. Right after this Bowser fight, he's going right upstairs.
JJ, oh, no, Xein. Not able to get the grab on the first go.
That was kind of strange. I wonder, I don't think that was intentional, but he did grab Bowser in a position that was really nice for like a half spin type setup. Like I said, I don't think that was fully intentional though. I think he just went with what he ended up getting with that. So it didn't lose that much time like it should have.
For whatever reason, specific with the Fire C Bowser fight, you can kind of grab Bowser's tail when he's turning. So you can, like if you grab at his side, you'll actually grab his tail. So Xein kind of using that trick to his advantage there.
Yeah, and it certainly looks weird, but it's a known strat that is replicatable. It's not a cheat or anything like that. It's what some people will do to make the half spin easier. So instead of grabbing Bowser where he's facing directly away from the bomb, he'll be facing like towards the left side, and so you can do like 3/4 of a spin and save a little bit of time from having to do a full spin around. Okay, so let's see how this 100 coin goes. JJ missing his safety already. The Skeeter RNG just not quite playing well with Xein either.
Both these guys taking care of JJsrl World 100, but Xein 1 star behind. Getting zapped there by the amp.
Nice chuck, yeah. Great stuff from JJ here. Interesting movement from Xein. Again, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but it seemed pretty quick.
That was pretty neat to see the use of the sidewall there. Kind of the similar kind of movement that you see in Bob or Island Hop.
JJ cleaning the stage up. Xein just a little bit behind, but not too bad yet. Probably still about that 50 seconds. And really, like, all that time loss is just from repeated plus fails, and especially the deaths. Like, if he would have failed but been able to use a backup, excuse me, this race would be a lot closer.
So far, both these JJsrl Worlds are pretty okay. A couple mistakes on Xein's side of the screen. JJ, not perfect either, but doing just fine. JJ heading out of here into THI. That hecking island.
That hecking island. And not a hecking good island. That's for sure.
I'm gonna make that a thing. But secrets. Nice clip into the mountain there. Gets all 5 just fine.
Alright, Xein cleaning up his very last star here. Pretty quick one. JJ, like you said, not really leaving him room on secrets. Let's see how his mountain star goes. Oh, not able to get the double jump to come out, or the kick to come out, rather, to get him over that platform. So losing a couple of seconds there, but not anything major at all. Okay, Xein heading on in for secrets. Let's see how this goes. Looks a little bit shallow. Okay, he's got the 3rd secret still, though. So, still pretty clean. Pretty well matching JJ. Maybe like a second behind, but nothing major. All right. Xein heading up to the top of the island as JJ's moving on to... This is the first real make or break point for JJ at this point. TTM, we've seen so many great players just fail to execute one of the stars well and losing like 15, 20 seconds in some cases. So let's see how JJ pulls this out here. This could create a pretty significant opening for Xein before Tippy even starts.
Zion doing a little bit of lead whacking real quick. JJ doing a nice job getting up to the top mountain. Zion having a little trouble with that second to last one. That's fine. Looking for another kick here. Oh, man. A little bit of a weird clip there. And not able to get the kicks all the way up to the top. Just had a weird angle facing up the mountain.
Okay, let's see how Zion's able to handle these clips and such. First log wall kick. Oh, just too low and taking a death here.
He tried to save it too. You could see him kind of fall backwards towards the mountain, but just sailing right underneath the log.
That's just tragic. At least with the ledge grab mistake, you can do something as a backup, but in this case, just nope.
That all came from just long jumping at just too early. That's all that was.
It's a brutal stage, that's for sure. Double wall kicks, gets the ledge grab though, and he's got the star in his hands now.
Well, now JJ with the commanding lead. Finishing up TTM, a ground pound for Zion.
Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and do this safe movement here. Doesn't want to mess with attempting that long jump. Speed is a pretty significant factor in the distance a long jump will go, and so just definitely doesn't want to repeat his previous mistake falling off the side of the mountain. No breezeless attempt from JJ. Just not even gonna deal with losing 2 seconds.
Alright, well, out of the mountain into the snow, into SL. Zion with the triple box. Getting up on the hill of that mushroom. JJ scaling the snowman's head.
Oh, very, very nice slide kick. Very well executed. It's a pretty tough strat to get right every time.
That snowman's head just in general is so difficult because you're working with such strange angles. You know, oftentimes in speedruns in general, and with Super 64, you know, you got weird angles left and right, but really that one. And Zion!
Zion misses the last red, nearly falls off the stage, but manages to barely land back on the platform. Gonna have to climb all the way back up here. What a tragic mistake. And you don't even fully realize it's happened at first because there's a very slight delay between you grabbing the coin and star spawn.
Yeah, just not circling out far enough to grab the coin. JJ gonna get into the deep freeze real quick. And he is done in here. We'll be heading downstairs one last time into HMC. Zion
Okay, he
with
stays
the
on
save.
What would have been really awful is if he'd fallen off and landed on the ice platform, because it guarantees you're going to get blown off and have to go grab your cap and everything. So JJ has MIPS in hand. Zion, 3 stars left in SL before he can go down. So JJ with a comfy lead, but if the last race was any indication, Tippy can claim any lead.
Well, here we go. HMC. Really that kind of entrance for Tippy. Having trouble with the triple
JJ
box
didn't hold
jump.
neutral fast enough, I don't think.
Yeah. Unfortunately, if you're holding forward with that triple jump, you're gonna hit that kind of barrier. So as you were saying, you know, you gotta hold neutral right after you execute that triple jump off the box, so you can slip into that gap.
Yeah, it's the walls that they're just so high. Like the other walls aren't really anywhere near as high, honestly. Like the Christmas Miracle wall's not. JJ managing to clear it this time around. Oh, doesn't quite hit the star on the descent though. That's fine.
Yeah, it took a early dive. It's weird because you wanna. The temptation is to push forward on the stick so you can get closer, but you gotta be careful because there's death barriers all over the place there as you fall.
Yep. And dying that way is the worst. Like Mario just instantly crunches and it starts the death animation. You're like, what did I do? I'm just in the middle of the air. Nice Christmas Miracle from JJ. All right, let's see. JJ just got one more star left. I believe the watch for roll. Oh, Xein not able to get the triple this time. And not again, but he's still got the box. Oh, and JJ not able to get the wall kick out there. I think he may have purposely not wall kick because he may have thought that he wouldn't be able to clear the platform with it.
Really interesting backup there from Xein though with that triple box jump. You know, using that short format side flip.
All right, JJ heading up the Tippy. He's in the driver's seat pretty comfortably, but any mistake can certainly snowball into huge time loss. Just taking a death towards the end of TTC 100 cuts this lead further than in half.
Well, and I mean, you can talk about the last race, right? Super Viper walking in with a 50-second lead into Tippy, and then it kind of just slowly but surely dissipating.
Okay, going for Lakitu bounce. Let's see. The side flip angle looks good. Gets the wall kick, gets the bounce, gets his first jump. And he's on the pole now. No glitchy grab shenanigans for him. Just has to get through this ending, and he's a lot safer than where he started. All right, very, very nice from JJ. Still nowhere near totally safe. Every star here can easily cause a death, but this is the one that really is the most variable for a lot of runners. So now Xein heading on in for... Oh, that rock was so... I think that's probably the closest line that a rock could take without being right in your path. That was ridiculous.
JJ with the half-decent reds there. Needs to clean it up a little bit. Still holding that commanding lead. And Xein will be joining him up in Tippy as well here in just a moment.
Yeah, let's see these last few stars from JJ now. Heading on over for right side for tricky triangles. The rollout kind of clipping him onto the platform, killing his nice backup though.
Xein, here we go.
It's looking good. He's got the kick. Oh, barely able to get the. It's still first try. Looks like just needs to get through this end.
Yeah, just a little far out there with the bounce. Able to make his way back though and clean that up, which was very, very nice.
JJ having some interesting movement for swinging in the breeze. Like he didn't do that long jump ledge grab like you've seen most people do. He did like some weird jump. So getting in on time stop, probably going for 100 coin first. Xein with left side, and he gets the ledge grab. Very nice. All right, this is the first real do or die moment for JJ. Should he fall at the end of the... He's cutting that lead in half and putting Xein in a much better position to maybe...
Now, while Xein is falling behind, points are still up for grabs for him, so he's not out of the woods just yet.
JJ having a super clean. Hasn't really made any major mistake, I don't think. And he's still got that safety red enhanced. The coin RNG shouldn't really... No invisible wall either. He's pretty well home for... There it is. 100 coin in the bag for JJ. Could still have some issues with the time moving stars, but overall, he's in a very, very good position right now.
Yeah, while JJ had that really nice 100, Xein with a really tragic reds here, just not able to even get them started. Not able to get that kind of kick around to get to the first one. Having to make his way through the maze first, then get back out of the maze to grab the first one.
All right, he's got roll into the cave. Xein gonna be fit. Oh, he doesn't get the side flip though. He's gonna be going for this flame shooter back. And he gets the triple jump. Which you'd like to see. And JJ with this side flip movement to start out the yellow block triple and works out for him. That movement is so hard. I don't quite understand how people are able to get the triple that way.
Wow.
Very, very nice wall kick ending with the firstie. Nice.
Super quick there. I mean, and that's super precise as well. I mean, the kick there is so particular. Xein having difficulty.
And he manages to get that triple with a kind of awkward setup there. I'm a little surprised he made that work, especially getting a wall. JJ grabbing pendulum star though.
Oh, Xein nearly taking a fall there, able to stop himself though.
Really nice stuff from Xein so far.
Saw him kind of walk around to make sure that he avoided that invis wall that's just perpetually there and haunting every runner's nightmares.
Yeah. It feels like sometimes almost random where exactly that invisible is. Like, I think there's... I don't know if it's just there's a pretty sizable place where you can get the invisible, or if it's just like like there's multiple spots up there where an invisible can happen. I think there is supposed to be a safe position to jump from, but it slows you down a decent bit to try to line yourself up with it. Okay, JJ having a 70th star, about to head on into... Xein still has to work his way all the way through TTC. Oh, doesn't manage to get that wall kick there that he was looking for. Just gonna take this much safer alternate.
JJ gonna be finishing this up. Kind of unfortunate on Zion's, and it looked like he had found his footing after Fire C, but it's kind of a little out of sorts from TTM on.
Yeah, I really think TTM threw him for a loop, especially with that death, doing the long jump underneath the log, and then of course that Red's mistake. JJ trying to get that dive there. I think he was just too close to the platforms. Nice recovery. All right, now let's see. JJ probably going to be going for standing left. Nope, moving left. And it's good. Nice.
Yeah, super confident with that moving left side. Goomba stays away, and he is into this Bowser fight. Looking like a low 50, 51 being a possibility for him.
Really, really nice race time. And get those guesses out on the throws in chat. I'm thinking both of these guys are going to have a 3-throw fight. Let's see, JJ well on his way. Very, very nice, fast throws. Oh, but one miss. Taking those Rage Mario cams. That should be good on JJ's side. 4-throw fight. Coming on out with a low 51, like a 51 OX. Very, very nice. GG's to JJ and to Xein, who's just about to finish up in TTC here. Very nice race performance from both. Just a few major mistakes really kind of determined the outcome of this. It looked like JJ was starting in a sore position with that Dark World death, but Xein just couldn't quite get it together with Plus, and then after that, just a few mistakes here and there just kept solidifying that death.
Well, I think that you're right. The deaths with Plus is just kind of was the marker for Xein. You know, he held that lead, and then just after Plus is falling apart, you could see it kind of shook him for the rest of the run. Kind of found his footing, like I said, with Fire C, but then after that, TTM taking another death. Not able to recollect himself, but if he's able to get this done quickly, he might be able to grab some points. He's got to be quick here, though.
He should be in a decent position to grab a few, but every 10 seconds is a point, and so he's not going to want to make any real mistakes. Oh, almost taking the fall there, but managed to get a ledge grab. Based on Arceus, he needs to finish within 5. So he needs to get better than a 56.01. Oh, it's 3 minutes now? I think it used to be 3 minutes, but it was changed to 5. Okay, Zion's in the pipe now. Oh, that one's a little bit too far right. Looks like a 4-throw fight from him. Oh, what?
What was that?
That's your clipping through the ground there.
I thought Mario was the only one who could do clips like that.
It's a big oof.
That's I guess you see something new every day.
Yep. Oh, Xein, unfortunately. Okay, I think this will be 6. They're still going to be getting a few points out of this. I think he's getting at least 11 or 12. All right.
Grabbing some points at least there with the 54.05 it looked like on the timer. But that'll be it for us here. And Celeste will be coming up in just a moment, so make sure to stick around for that. But I am Scotch and Tie Guy. Thank you, Electric, for joining me in the booth.
Oh, of course. The pleasure's been all mine, man. Absolutely love calling with you.
Of course. And like I said, stick around. Celeste coming up in just a moment.
And a quick word on that match, that will be M Sushi versus Fladervy, two very, very dominant players, both members of the very exclusive 27 club. So if you want to check out any race, that'd be the race to check out in Celeste. It is an amazing 2D speed game, and that race is going to be sure to impress for sure. It's going to be a close one. So I hope you're able to stick around for that. But if not, thanks for stopping by, and we'll be right back.